Hey everyone, another version of Better Call Art, and this will be my second take for Friday evening. And do you see the background? Does anybody know what the background is? If not, if you're new into the industry, if you've only been in the industry for 15 years, that, my friends, is a Mita 900D copy star. So Mita today is known as Kyocera. Mita back in the days was primarily a it was a privately owned corporation. So it's not like the Ricoh, the Canon, the Xerox that are basically larger companies that have share stock and stuff like that. They were privately owned, but they were in the copier business for a long time. But dig this, can you check out, there's the function buttons on this thing. There's 4, right? A total of 4 function buttons. So to the left, right, you've got the on-off key, right? To the next key over, you've got the dial, one of the dial keys, and that dial key is actually for copy exposure, for making the copies lighter or darker. If you move over to the right even more, that is the multi-copy dial key. And on this multi-dial copy key, you could make anywhere from 1 to 20 pages at a time. How cool is that? You can make up to 20 copies at one time. And God forbid you don't put a cup of coffee on top of the copy machine, because the top of the copy machine with the glass actually went back and forth. And it's been known to have cups of coffee actually fall off what we call the moving platen, or the top going back and forth on the copier. And to the extreme right, the white button, that is actually the copy button. So you would dial the key, the number 5, number 7, number 9, number 19, and then you would press that white key. And of course, that white key would start the copy process for you. Now, if you look up top, right there, there's a black button slide there. And that black slide, if I remember correctly, is to set the original cut length for the paper. So this Mita 900D did not use sheet paper, it used roll paper. And that roll paper, we called it coated paper. So it wasn't plain paper, it was coated paper, a little bit more expensive, but it was on a roll. And it was 8.5, I believe in this machine, it was 8.5 inches wide. So what you would do with that slide indicator is you would tell it where you wanted the paper to cut. So if it was a letter size document, it was 8.5 by 11, you'd set the slide to 11 inches. If it was legal size, you would move the slide to 14 inches, so it would cut legal size paper. Pretty interesting. It used what was called monocomponent toner. And basically that was just one small bottle of black, we call it developer iron filings, and you pour it in there, and then you close the hopper, and then basically that's how you added your toner. In the past, I had to work on a couple of these. I was never good at working on these, and every one I touched, I pretty much ruined. Thus, my career in sales took off after having to work on a couple of these Mita 900Ds. But just a little thought on the backdrop that I'm going to be using a couple times starting today and into the future. And I hope to bring a couple of more old copiers to the forefront and speak about those. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you dropping in. I'll end with the saying that I love the most is, the harder we work, the luckier you get, or the luckier we get. Please like, please subscribe to the channel, and please share with others. We're gonna keep rolling out excellent content. Thanks and have a great weekend.